Good morning. Hi, how are you? Hey there. What's up? All right, this is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. It was interesting getting on this message. There's been just a lot of projections and things trying to play with my intuition and kind of get me in that disconnected state. So, and it took like a little bit to kind of get there, but here we are. We're in it now. And I think that was maybe something I needed to speak on anyway. So here we are. Very good. And interestingly, we got this card. It's Growing Pains, Healing Patience Unconscious. And it was in reverse. And see how there's like a big ass third eye? That's like telling me like, the enemy, people that work for the enemy, that type of thing. Just people that are just not, they're operating from an unconscious state, but they're not comfortable with what is happening unconsciously, and they don't know what's up with them. They don't do any self-reflection, so they'll project and just experience a lot of jealousy when you live from an authentic place. See how I didn't want to say that, I couldn't get that word out. They can't even say it right. They can't even, there's so many layers and fakeness and masks compounded into one, over and over and over, and just several layers. They can't even fathom the idea of living authentically, because of the unconscious stuff that they have going on. And they're not comfortable in that energy. Because interestingly, I felt the need to do research on the siren history and energy, and I don't remember the it was one of the psychologist YouTube people, but she was talking about how bodies of water can symbolize the unconscious, and the siren is in the unconscious. The reason I'm bringing that up is because I got this card. It's time to come home, goddess of the sea, abundance, purification, and ego. And see how she, that just kind of gives me siren energy with this card. But so the bodies of water are considered the unconscious, and so sailors had fear of the hurt that they put upon these women. So they may have drowned them, abused them, threw them off board, that type of thing. And so the siren was this myth or whatever to kind of cope with their unconscious, their fear of the bad things they have done, and whether they know it or not. And these people that want you to be in this fear, or gaslight you, or send these projections, magic, or just use their words and gaslighting and stuff to kind of keep you in a space of fear, is they are so detached from their unconscious that it runs rampant, and they have no this is all interesting because one of the songs came on shuffle is Siren by Kaylee Morgue. And I was like, that's interesting that I thought to look that up last night, and here we are. So they're so unconscious and operate from it without any sort of I have 4:55 on the clock, that they operate this from this unconscious state, that they don't do any self-reflection. They don't even know that they're operating out of this. And I'm assuming they think this is okay. They don't know why they do this stuff. They don't know why they send this out. They don't know why they feel this urge to send you these hateful thoughts, projections, black magic, stuff like that. There's just a disconnect. Their urge to do this, they're not comfortable in those murky, dark water energies. And you are, because like how I was unable to say authentic earlier, you're authentic. You can sit in these uncomfortable states, because to be authentic and break past and be willing to be judged, that takes courage. And ultimately, these people that sabotage you, do stuff like that, they don't have the courage, so they hide behind manipulation. Yes, they're intelligent people and they have strong cognitive abilities, especially if they're able to send magic and energy and manipulation, but they're not using it for good. They're not even using it to, it's sad because they can't, they have these incredible cognitive abilities to manipulate energy, use their mind, and believe in things, but they don't turn it on themselves to do the work. And so, they work from the dark, and there always has to be a balancing. So, anytime that somebody's sending you something negative, that's going to be rebalanced. That's going to be, the scales always must be rebalanced. So it's going to come back to them, however that looks. It may not be exactly how they sent it, but it will come back. And it's just sad. Like, and maybe this video, I'm just fucking talking, but maybe this video is meant to like help you understand, like, it's sad. They do have these incredible abilities, and intellect, but they're not using it to turn it on themselves and look within and sit in those dark, murky areas. Because in this Kaylee Morgue song called Siren, you'll be seeing me in your dreams, but I'll be there when your reality drowns. There's a bright side to every wrong thing if you're looking at me through the right eyes. Darkness in my name, don't you want to come and play on the cool side? Don't be so shy. And there's a pleasure in hiding from the sun. No, I was never one for pretty weather. I'd rather be a creep. Baby, follow me into the water. I'll take you to the darker. So like, this authentic persona you are, I'm not going to say persona because that's almost like, it almost sounds like a mask, like just you being authentic and expressing who you are 100% of the time, all parts of you. You don't like feel the need to be fake or have a mask or anything like that. You may not put yourself out there completely all the time, but by doing that, it triggers them. There's like a darkness, that darkness gets highlighted just a little bit. And since you are completely comfortable with who you are, and you keep doing the work, you keep plunging deeper and deeper into these dark waters, because I'm seeing like a ship, and like the there's like a tropical storm or whatever, there's like a really bad storm in the sea, and the fishermen are like, man, maybe I should stay in, like, or the people on the ship, they're like, maybe we should stay on shore and just, come back later when the storm has passed. And then there's the siren, like, come to the water, come on. Like, because the siren is comfortable in those dark, like turbulent emotions that, we all have to work through. We always have to work through that shadow stuff and sit in with our icky, dark parts. Hold on a sec, my alarm's going off. Left my watch over there. So you're comfortable with, sitting in this dark, turbulent, the waves capsizing you because they're just intense emotions. You're okay with that. And it's triggers them. And by you existing, you pull them into that. And then that's why they want to send you this sabotage, black magic, whatever, to what extent it could be. That's why they want to do this, the gossip, the manipulation on your end, or, you know, just have to say something nasty to you, because you trigger and put them in a space like that unconscious, to where they don't, they don't know what to do. So they have to put that somewhere. They have to put those icky feelings somewhere because they can't sit with that. But you can sit in these turbulent, yucky, dark energies and find your way through it, find your way out of it. Yes, the water is capsizing you, but, you know, washing over you, tossing you around, and you're in this dark black water. And you know, but you have this trust of like, this is what I need to do. This is uncomfortable. I'm really not enjoying this, but this is something I need to do for my growth. You have like a goal. You know what you're supposed to do. You know you're supposed to be there. You know that you're supposed to work through those things. And it's triggering to these people. This could be perfection or venom dripping in your mouth. Singing like a siren, love me while your wrists are bound. You've been seeing me in your dreams, but I'll be there when your reality drowns. You can pretend that when you hear my voice, darling, it's a choice not to fall in. But it's all an act, because I know exactly what you're wanting. You know it's what I'm wanting, boy. I know what you desire. Oh, you're such a bad, bad liar. And this is their like masks that they're wearing. And I'm seeing the venom dripping in their mouth is like, you know, the gossip, all of that stuff. And truly, if they, you know, it's sad because it says this could be perfection or the venom dripping in their mouth. If they use their incredible cognitive abilities, their gifts, you know, to be charismatic and use their words and twist their words in a certain way to, you know, get people to do stuff, they could use it for good, and they could, you know, come more in contact with themselves and in their, you know, follow their purpose, follow their their life path, their divine purpose. They could do that for the good, but they're choosing not to. So they're staying behind and, you know, lying to themselves, if you will. And it's all like, you know, past life stuff, or just, you know, childhood woundings where, you know, they couldn't be accepted by their parents, you know, stuff like that. So they never, this is how they think that they need to act, and, you know, is be in this secretive energy, stand behind magic, you know, stand behind manipulation, be in control because they never felt in control before. We do have the sun card here, and it's 11. Be patient, it will come. The sun, manifestation power, 1111. So with you, yes, even though like you do have to deal with these people that, you know, send you magic, stuff like that, just working through it, like that's giving you more good karma and helping your blessings come in better. Like it's just more training. And I will say, like, people that like comment and they're like, oh, I'm working for my purpose, but like this is holding me back, like people are sending me magic, like by you saying that and like giving into like, oh, these people are sabotaging me, blah blah blah, like, yes, acknowledge it, sure, that happened, but don't give it power to stop you, and stop you from your divine purpose. Like the more power and the more acknowledgement you give that energy, the more power you give it. So, you know, you can say like this weak ass like attempt at sabotage, whatever, like it ain't working. Like you can accept like that, but when you're saying like, oh, people are sending me black magic and it's stopping me from doing this, like just check your wording and your beliefs. We got 5:05 on the clock. Because that like is giving it more power and juicing it, and like you're intentionally helping these people like sabotage you even more. Unintentionally, I meant to say that. I don't know if I said that or not. Yeah. The other song that I got on shuffle was Goosebumps by Travis Scott. I get those goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worried about those comments. I'm way too dumb. I'm way too numb. Yeah, it's way too dumb. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich. Throw that to the side, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time when you're not around. When you throw that to the side. Okay, so 713 through the 281. Yeah, I'm riding. Why they on me? Why they on me? I'm flying, sipping low key. I'm sipping low key. I get those goosebumps every time. So this is like your intuition and your connection to your guides. There might be some like jealousy or like they're, and they don't want you to be intuitive, tapped in, that type of thing. Like, so I'm seeing the goosebumps as like, you know, your intuition, your intuitive downloads. So like being aware, because they're what I've been kind of experiencing, or have been for like a while, is like these people attempt to like mess with my intuition or get me to like projections of getting to question it. So, you know, just staying prayed up, asking to be, you know, the illusions to be lifted and to see the truth. You know, because like it says, why they on me? Like, it's because like you're extremely intuitive. You follow your divine path. You're living in your purpose, or you're, you know, you're on your way. And that's, you know, triggering, because that's, you're more powerful. And that goosebump feeling is like that they're talking about. I'm seeing that as like them just, you know, being near you and experiencing your power. I will pull some tarot and then I'm gonna cut it short because I gotta go do biker stuff. It's that certain rally, motorcycle rally in a certain Dakota, so I gotta go do some biker shit. All right, what else do we need to know here? The energy was like interesting. It feels like kind of like heavy and like weighted, so that like underwater feeling is definitely there. And you know, the more comfortable you get in these like discomfort, and like you're able to fight through, like, you know, someone's trying to put like illusions on you and you're able to still like manage through that, that's just going to get you stronger and stronger. And like I believe the people watching are already doing that. It's just like a reminder and encouragement to keep pushing. Like when you feel that like foggy, heavy feeling, you just got to keep pushing through that, because that's going to make your intuition and everything else just stronger. We got the Three of Cups in reverse. And this is just with you living in your purpose, your divine path, it can be extremely triggering for people, especially because they don't do the work. And especially with that, like how it's kind of sad that, you know, they have all these incredible cognitive abilities, they're intelligent, but they don't use it to like better themselves. So they have all this power, all these qualities that could be used to benefit their lives and, you know, have a better life, but they're choosing to send all this like icky, yucky, you know, gossip. They just want you to be unhappy and in like a heavier energy because they're there. And, you know, the more negative energy you send out, the more you get back. Just like it's all got to be balanced. So they just keep getting that back, and they're just not doing the reflection. And we have the Three of Pentacles, like they're just, you know, working diligently to do this. But it's sad, because if they just recognized, like, because I did get a couple times that if they reached out to you and like tried to learn from you and like how you deal with things, like it could be a good dynamic, it could be a good collaboration, and, you know, y'all could work together in like raising the vibration of the world, especially with these people that, you know, they have such cognitive strength to manipulate energy. And they know their abilities, but they're using it for like the darker energies. If they just use that like to, you know, gang together with everybody like for the good, like their life would be, for one, way better, and they wouldn't feel the need to like send all this negative energy. But if they just asked to, you know, like how do you work with this, or like we're more curious and like self-reflecting. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm guessing this reading is just to kind of give you an idea of like why these people do this and what's going on with them, because I'm seeing this as like they're materialistic, they're stuck in this like what things look like, what, you know, this superficial stuff. And, you know, like just with that siren song, the darker, the deep depths, they don't go to that point. So it's all superficial stuff. It's all the material realm. It's like what they can get, money. How can they, you know, siphon your energy to gain abundance, that type of stuff. When, you know, if they did work on this like deeper, yucky feeling of, you know, the dark waters, the unknown, the unconscious, they worked more on that, their life would be better and they would have more abundance. But they still choose to live in this like superficial energy, selfish, greedy. And like I said, it's because they don't do any self-reflection. It's just all they know. And, you know, who they've been around and how maybe they've learned it from their family, and then they stumbled upon magic or whatever. And so they continue to be operating from this unconscious state, their shadow, without any integration. So they hurt people. But as long as you don't give any power to this sabotage, you see it for what it is, and you kind of just give this, like, it's definitely helped me to like shift that narrative of like, these people are just hurt. They're just sad. They're operating from childhood wounding. They don't do any self-reflection. So they have a lot of pain inside, and they don't have the emotional breadth to deal with those emotions, the maturity of it. They can't deal with it, so they got to put it somewhere. They got to send it somewhere. And that's why you get the sabotage, bullying, gossip, all this stuff, because they can't deal with what they're feeling internally. And since you are so comfortable with that deeper, darker, you know, emotions, you know, sitting in your unconscious, looking in the mirror and being like, yeah, I've done this shit. I've fucked up. You're able to move through this. You gain ideas from this. You level up by working through that. And so this gives you like creativity, new opportunities. Like you stumble upon all these things. And, you know, this is more just, you know, encouragement. Like, this is why you have like such a great life. Yes, people try to sabotage you and hurt you and all this stuff, but good things happen to you too, and quite easily. So staying more in that like thankful energy, and being okay with like, you know, still like you might be in a higher vibration, but don't forget to still go into those deeper unconscious states, because there's always work to be done there. So, and that's just going to keep helping you level up more and more and get those new beginnings, creative endeavors, energy, vitality, all that stuff's going to come from just still doing the work. And these people are watching you, but you make it look easy because they don't realize like how much work you put into here. With that Page of Swords, they're watching you, but it's like they don't see, because see how this dude is like super shredded, so he's like making it look easy to carry all of these, the 10 of Wands. He's making it look easy to carry all that stuff, but they don't know like what you've done to get that strong. They don't know how actually strong you are. They just think that you're weak, or, you know, whatever, or you just had an easier life, but they don't understand that strength. They don't see it. So keep at it, because that's going to bring your wish fulfillments in with this 9 of Cups and more healing. So we have the 3 of Swords in reverse, along with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So that's healing from all this anxiety and stuff like that. As long as you're staying in this state of like, okay, I got to get through this. Don't get in that anxious energy. Don't let those projections like put you in fear, block your blessings, or give power to these projections, manipulation, magic, all that stuff. That's going to bring your wish fulfillment in, and just catching yourself in that. Well, I'm just going to end it there because I got to go do hot biker stuff. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to another reading with you.